who Lupita is?
Wait, is that the one movie?
The one movie?
I'm lost.
You know who Lupita is?
It's like Epstein was talking about Lupita, right?
What?
Bro, because I heard some shit about Lupita. Hey, do not remind me, bro.
Black Panther.
Oh.
Never mind. This is a movie called Lupita.
Where did Epstein go?
Y'all are ridiculous.
No, because it came out in the Epstein files. Like he was saying a girl looked like Lupita, and Lupita was a movie about a guy that had like this sexual attraction to his stepdaughter that was 13 years old. I was like, what? I was wondering where you got it from.
No, I'm talking about the actress.
No, it's in the Epstein files.
Have you read the Epstein? Actually, went onto the website?
Oh, read them? No.
But you just get it off of Instagram.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I just get updates when Trump ends up on. I'm like, oh, shocker, I guess.
Yeah, it's not like we already knew this anyway. But
we're just touching on the fact that our president's a pedophile. But,
it's true. But I mean, whatever. Anyway, this is our first time doing this in a very, very long time.
very long time.
At least posting.
How long has it been?
Which is
We
my-
did
which
one
is
in
my
the
fault.
summer, but we never posted it.
Yeah, me, Isaac, and traded one over the summer.
Y'all did?
Okay, there was some stuff in there that can't be posted though.
I know. I deleted the whole thing.
There was
Yeah.
they were talking
Oh.
yes,
Fourth of
you
July.
can't have that
Yeah, no, that's okay.
because of cat too.
Yeah. All right, you want to get into it? Pause.
Yeah. Well, introduce yourself. My name's Kai. With PLU still. Football. Undetermined. I love the progression of these podcasts. It goes from I'm so ready to start at PLU. I'm so ready to play quarterback.
Now
And then
it's
it's
up in
like,
the air.
I got hurt. Now I'm a tight end. I hope to start at tight end. And now it's, I don't know if I want to play football anymore.
It's up in the air.
So, that's me. What about you, man?
William, San Diego, don't play football no more. Watch the athlete.
Washed up, just like me, friend.
Isaac, UPS. Whether I play football or not, still fuck the Lutes. My bad.
Just like last year, I'm putting the score right here.
Football also undetermined. I'm not sure yet. I hope this don't get to the coaches because I have no idea. But yeah, we'll see.
No facts. I didn't tell mine either.
Deontay, Portland State, football, very much self-determined, still playing. It'll be an interesting upcoming season. We'll say that for sure. We definitely will say that. We'll see what 2 injuries can do to a person.
I have something to say.
Okay.
Just going back to the football topic. I don't know about y'all, but this year is really weird, and there's a lot of decisions. Isaac just was talking about how, your coaches don't know that you might not come back, and my coaches also don't know that I might come back. But there's been signs. For example, the last game of this season, I got in a fight with my coach on the sideline.
Oh.
I didn't tell none of y'all this, but I got in a fight with my coach because
Kyrie is fighting coaches now. Never would have thought I'd see them there.
yeah. Anyway, he was like, we were playing our rivals, right? Our old offensive coordinator was the head coach for this new team. And they were playing hella dirty, which is weird because they're a Christian school. But it's George Fox. I hate George Fox. But something happened right in our sideline. So we were all talking crazy to their guy that fell right here. And my actual coach, my tight end coach, was walking down the sideline going class, fellas, class, let's have some class. And I was like, nah, F class, right in his face. Because I don't know, I was just talking.
He was hyped.
Yeah, I know. I was feeling some type of way. I don't know who I was feeling like. But I thought he was just gonna keep walking. But now he stopped and he got in my face and started yelling. His breath was hella hot. And and I didn't back down. I wasn't sorry coach or anything like that. Because at this point, I didn't really care. And I didn't really want to play football anymore. So I just said what I had to say and I didn't back down. He was really upset. And I have not talked to him since. So I don't know where we stand. But that's just more of an incentive to not go back.
I had a little thing happen with my coach as well.
Tell us about it, Isaac.
Okay, so we had these meetings, he know. I'm not gonna go into it just in case I end up playing again, but we were having player meetings about how bought into the culture we thought we were, and I went from like resistant all the way up to like compelled, and it was like
We have that
everything
too.
compliant and like yeah. So I basically was like, I felt like I was compliant because I felt like I was doing what they were asking of me.
Wait,
but I
you guys
wasn't
do
actually
that
working.
just for yourself?
No, for the teams.
Okay, so we do it for every single person on the team.
No,
which
yeah,
I
we
think
do
is
that
kinda
too.
messed
Yeah.
up.
But I didn't do that. I didn't do that for him just because I didn't want to speak on other people. But
That's what. Yeah, me too. Well, he said if there's some sort of like punishment if you don't fill out the form. So I just put the same score for anybody, and then like the players I didn't like, I just put like not bought in. Anyway,
So I was like, I felt like I was compliant, right? He's like, yeah, I think your work ethic was like a good compliance, something like that. But as far as being a leader on the team, I felt like you were resistant to our culture. And you gonna sit there and call me a cancer to the team, right to my face. And then he told Jonah that he thought that me and all them were cancers to the team too.
Oh,
wow.
I'm like, I didn't even do
But
shit.
like, what was his reasoning?
I don't even know. I still don't know. I was just sitting like, okay, close. That's how you feel. Okay. But yeah, if I don't play, I'm not gonna say it actually.
well, if we talking about football, last time y'all saw me, I was completely healthy, and since then I've gone through 2 surgeries. And first off, it was the elbow, then the collarbone, and then after all that, get fully cleared, whole coaching staff gets fired. We have a completely new one now, so I'm excited to see what they bring. I'm
This was the
excited.
second time in a row.
Second time in my whole football career, yeah. Because we had 3 head coaches in high school, me and Isaac, and now I'm gonna have 2 different head coaches in college. Ain't that some shit? But yeah, that's my little football update for y'all. So, do we want the question?
No.
I think we should ask
No,
William what's
okay.
coming up.
Yeah, William's not doing football, but
Yeah.
what you got going on?
Bro, I just be at school and work. That's like,
Where you working?
Yeah.
I work for athletics at my school.
Oh snap! So what does that look like?
EQ?
Like you assistant trainer or?
No, I'm just working for like the facilities. So
Oh, okay.
I'm like a student supervisor now, so I just go to like most sporting events and just help around there inside and stuff.
There you go.
Mhm.
Doing any like clubs or anything like that?
I'm in my engineering club,
Okay.
and then I got my Bible study club,
Dope.
and then BSU I show up sometimes. Not really.
Sometimes.
No, I'll be busy.
That's true. That's true.
But like, yeah, that's pretty much it. And then just chilling with my roommates and shit.
There you go. Roommates?
Yeah, I got 3 other roommates.
Damn. So you got like a suite or a house?
We have an apartment at this complex across the street.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now I've been not to get in your personal
Yeah,
business,
that's
but I've been collecting data off of everybody. My rent for my house is $750 for the 5 of us. So I'm wondering how much you gotta pay.
We pay around 1.1 a month. San Diego,
Each?
Yeah, San Diego's ridiculous, bro.
Yeah.
It's so pricey.
Wait, is yours $750 total between all 5 of y'all or per person?
Per person.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Dude,
I was gonna
imagine.
say.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
no.
not about
Oh,
that.
Y'all are living in the trenches.
Yeah, no. Nah, but we got like the nice house on the block. I don't know how we swing it, but we got a really nice. It's 2 stories.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
It's pretty. You know. Oh wait, no, you went. You're the only one that been there, and Isaiah was there too, actually. But yeah.
No, ours is 750 too, but it's like real. It's 4 of us total. We got like a whole kitchen, 2 bathrooms, like 2 full bathrooms. It's super nice.
Where?
I gave y'all a little tour when I moved in. If you would have paid attention to the video, you would know.
It was also like a good amount of months ago. So
It was.
It was a long time. It was probably around the time. Because when did you move in?
Sometime in July, I think.
I was probably on vacation. I probably wasn't paying attention. To be completely honest.
At least you're honest about it.
All right, so we can go ahead and get in these questions too.
Okay. So we got question number 1. What's y'all's funniest locker room memory?
Like in high school or in college?
I think.
Anytime,
Just
like,
is of all time.
yeah.
Yeah.
Funniest.
Okay, are we talking about funniest or should we do best?
Both. I think it'd be kind of similar, without outing yourself or your organization.
Mm-hmm.
By the way,
I
Oh.
think it's a little.
don't
too
give
late for that.
don't give too much context.
Okay, I had one of my favorite ones. It wasn't even a crazy one, but
Mhm.
I feel like I think it was my sophomore year, your junior year. We were both hurt, and we were playing at Seahome in the rain.
Oh yeah.
And we come in the
Oh,
locker
yeah.
room after we win, and they playing GD Anthem and Coach Q coming in the
Oh, I
start.
remember that.
Yo, that was funny. I like that. And,
I wouldn't say that's number one, but that's definitely
That's up there, yeah.
he's definitely up there. That was so funny. But I remember I was soaked and my boot was wet because I just broke my leg, and I was low key. I was grumpy because I wasn't feeling good too. But that made me laugh a lot.
Was that Seahome or Squad film?
That
That was
definitely
C-Home.
Seahome.
That was
Oh,
C-Home.
okay.
We lost to Squad if I'm not mistaken, right?
We did.
Oh, yeah.
But we beat C. Yeah, we beat C-Home.
That's a,
Do you have to have GarageBand on your phone?
No, you don't. You also don't need it.
where did they cut us off at?
What do you think? Ace?
Right before I said what I said.
But we was talking about Coach Q doing what he did.
Oh yeah, favorite locker room memory. Okay, I'm gonna try to say this without
Outing anyone.
getting anybody in trouble. But we have. It's hard.
Is this college or high school?
High school.
Okay, well, yeah.
College is ridiculous.
College, you can't even talk about college.
I could probably.
Honestly, ours isn't even. Right. We've had a couple moments, but it's nothing crazy. Like, it's just dudes fucking around.
Yeah, it's low key just. At my place is low key dudes, particularly the same one dude, chasing dudes around naked. So.
Yeah, we had a guy like that too.
I think Peel, you should be suspended from.
Damn.
But no, high school. So without saying too much, we had this certain event that. What kind of laugh was that? We had this certain reoccurring event.
Dude,
Anyway, without saying too much, the lights ended up off, and
I think I know which one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
That's what
there was
it is.
no, not that one. Well, maybe, but this
What's about CL?
Yeah, I'm thinking about
no.
What do you think of that one too?
Not that one. Not that one. This one was just funny.
Oh yeah, that's what I just thought about.
Turn off the lights, commotion, right? Turn back off the lights, and my brother in Christ, Nathan Million, is sitting in his broken chair on the floor like this. I don't know what happened when the lights turned off, but he collapsed his chair, and that was my favorite memory. That was hilarious. Back when the Murphy locker room was completely open in the middle, so everybody could see everybody.
I used to like that better than the way it is now.
I never experienced it. So.
I don't know if this would be like considered a locker room moment, but it had to do with the whole football team, and we got in trouble for it for like a couple weeks too.
Yeah.
And it was the funniest shit that happened.
Is this Murphy?
It's Murphy.
I think
So
I have a
Was
guess.
that
but
there?
I'm
nah,
not
you
sure.
was part of it. You was one
Yeah,
of the
I think
main
I was there.
people.
He was
this
fighting
one
for
people
our
got like
freedom, bro.
suspended.
What?
He was
So
fighting for our freedom, bro.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So we had a little incident where one of our teammates at the time, he had asked us.
I'll do it again, to be honest.
He had asked to send someone out to homecoming. And obviously the team wasn't messing with it. So in the middle of his proposal, the whole team, not me, I'll get that out there right now. I was not included in this.
I wasn't either.
He was definitely there. He was around the scene for sure. The whole team ended up booing him in front of the girl he was Hoko proposing to. She still ended up saying yes, but the whole recording and everything got sent to the group chat. I'm on the opposite side of the fence where it's happening. I'm laughing my ass off. And then as the night goes on, the dude that we ended up booing is with her that same night and is taking screenshots and everything. And we all get caught up to the principal's office. And basically,
Not all of us.
not all of us. No, not all of us. But I remember
Specifically, a couple of
a
people.
couple of people. I got caught up because I had said nigga. And I guess
What?
No, literally.
I don't remember that.
I got called up to her office because I had said nigga in the group chat. And my mom had to defend me talking about, well, it's part of their culture. Obviously it is. Like, you can't take that away from me. But I remember for like 2 weeks, we had to be careful of what we said. Because they said if they catch anyone hearing anything like that coming out of our mouths, we was going to face like suspension or something like that.
That group chat was so dead for a couple weeks.
Oh, no. Nobody said
It was
anything.
No, I think we lucky deleted that one and made a new
ones.
one.
We had to make
Oh, yeah,
so
we
many
did,
different
yeah.
ones.
We had
did
to
have
make
to make
hella different ones.
But I think we should let them know the reasoning behind
I was
what we
gonna
did,
say-
so we just don't
I
sound
was
like a
gonna
bunch of
say.
dickheads.
That shit was toxic.
Exactly,
I think
because
that- I
just
think
going
we
out
want
and
to
like
explain.
if we just
I don't
didn't
want
like the
that.
girl and just booed her, but there's a reason why
Okay.
he didn't like. No, let him tell it.
He said he doesn't. I thought you said you don't remember.
Oh, we're saying on why we were.
It's
doing
about
it?
you!
I know. I thought he was
Oh.
talking about like why we were making different group chats.
Oh.
No, so
why we boo her?
ultimately we booed who we booed because the girl he had asked out ended up cheating on me
How many times?
A couple.
more than what should have been allowed. Let's say that.
I remember 3.
God damn, I was going fuck. But yeah, she ended up cheating on me a couple times, and so he low-key did some backdooring ass shit. I wouldn't even call it backdooring.
Well, because we had known her since we were 7 years old.
Yeah, so it was kind of like on some day one. You're kind of weird for that, but at the same time, you couldn't have really been too mad, but it was still
Yeah.
weird. I don't know. It was an up in the air kind of thing.
I was mad.
Kai was pretty mad. Kai was pissed off.
It wasn't even.
You and what's his name? Let it.
Don't say that. I remember somebody, not me, said, we should go I'm so serious, I don't remember who said it, but somebody said we should all just go boo. And I was like, that doesn't sound too bad. I didn't say no, right? I didn't say no.
And the funny part is, I was on my way to my car on the opposite side of the fence to get my stuff, to get my homecoming proposal stuff that I was going to ask another girl that same day. So that's why it was like twice as funny to me. Because it's like the irony behind it.
I still have the pictures. Can I plug them?
Hmm?
I'm plugging the picture of your
Oh,
proposal.
was it?
I might do the video
I'm
too.
going to kill you. If you do the video, I'm
His
going to
slow
hurt
walk
you.
up with his sign.
All right.
Remember Jonas? Were either of you there?
With volleyball?
Yes.
Yeah, with elfie ears. She had the really pointy ear.
Wait, what?
You're messed up.
She had really pointy ears.
I don't know who we're
Remember
talking
that.
about.
Were you there?
GP
I
volleyball.
think you were there.
Oh, I was there. Yep, I remember that.
The game ended up he was gonna do it after the volleyball game,
Wait,
and the game Jonah was gonna ask this girl that was on GP's volleyball team to homecoming after her volleyball game. And so we went to the game, and the game went into overtime. And I remember everyone's like standing up, we're all cheering for like the game, right? And Jonah was sitting down, bro was sweating. He was nervous, bro. I have a video of when the final point was scored and her team won, and we're all going crazy, right? And Jonah's sitting there with his stupid little smile, like he always does. And we're all like shoving him and stuff. And yeah, he was nervous. And it was the most awkward proposal ever.
We got to find a picture and put it up.
Oh, I'll
she
find
said yes though.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did. But
Did they go together?
no.
No.
She texted him like 2 days later and said,
No way.
never mind.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's where his lore started.
His what?
His lore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was very nice about it though, so it shouldn't have been lore. But it's Jonah.
Yeah, we love him, but well,
Right, Isaac?
but to backtrack, that was one of my top tier moments, football wise.
What, the locker room?
But locker room wise,
That counts because it started in the locker room.
technically, yeah. Locker room wise, though, it was when, and you was there with me. It was when one of the older dudes on our team chased us around with belts, and then they ended up catching us.
Was it JG and TC?
Yeah. That shit was funny as hell.
I'm putting that in the video too.
He got me twice, bro. That at that point, and then in the spring, he was about to graduate. I was a sophomore, and he did it in the spring, and it was worse.
Shit.
No, that was good. What about you, Billy?
I think like I would say CL, but like I don't know if I'm trying to remember
Oh,
that
no.
moment because that shit was funny. Bro. I remember one time freshman year in like that skinny little locker room over there. I was in the back and like Shipley was like,
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
He was like a couple lockers down, and like I think it was after like a C team game, and we were all hyped and shit. And then Coach Jordan came in and started yelling the fuck out of Shipley. I don't remember exactly what it was for, but
Because he thought Shipley said the N-word. That's what it was. I
Dude, that
remember.
shit was-
What did he?
No,
I wouldn't be surprised.
No, he didn't. I remember because I was standing near him, and it wasn't him. Somebody else in the locker. Yeah, somebody else.
Did he just have his
Blame.
mouth open? when
Yeah,
the
some,
word was
no,
said?
he was yelling a lot,
Yeah,
right? Because
yeah.
we're all
We won the
pretty
game.
hype. Yeah, we won.
Who'd y'all beat?
I don't
I
even
don't
remember.
remember.
It doesn't matter. But it was somebody. I'm pretty sure it was Kevon.
Probably.
Which I don't understand how Kevon and
Shipley.
Shipley sound anything like. But Coach Jordan bust in the locker room and was screaming at.
That's like what I remember in that locker room every time I see it.
Yeah.
Just that.
Yeah, I remember Keani Ward. When I look at that locker room, I remember Keani Ward shoving himself in a locker and locked it.
Wait, I remember that.
Yeah, and we were. I don't know why he did that. He just put himself in the locker, reached through the middle grades, locked the lock,
Wait,
and
the taller ones or like the smaller ones?
it was like it was on the floor level, and it was low-key like a cage.
Yeah.
And it looked like a cage, and he locked himself in there, and I don't know why. And because he knew nobody was gonna let him out like immediately, or I was gonna point and laugh. I don't know. And then my Nathan Million story happened in that locker room too. Big old Zion Robinson. He didn't do much. He just picked me up, and I was a freshman in high
That
school.
big ass.
Yeah,
That's what I remember. I was a freshman in high school. I didn't realize there were humans that big to where he could pick me up by my shoulders and push me against the locker like that. I was like, whoa. But yeah. Dang, that locker room.
Dude,
I
so
forgot
many
about that
memories in
locker
there. I just can't remember
Yo,
them all.
the Febreze. You remember the Febreze? No. There was somebody had this crazy Febreze, and we would like praise them every day because it smelled
Oh,
so
yes.
bad in there.
Yes.
And it was like Hawaiian tropic. I don't
You
even know.
praise them for it smelling bad?
Dude,
No, for having the Febreze.
Oh.
There was this like one trash locker too.
Yeah,
I
we
think
also
we like shoved everything in there.
yeah, everything we didn't want. Like
Nasty.
people had trash. Yeah, it was gross. And I remember we had to clean it.
Yeah.
Ugh. Speaking of trash lockers, our senior year, do you remember?
The chair pile.
No, not the chair
From
pile.
all the broken chairs, yeah. I
Oh,
remember
that was funny. That was funny. But no,
We
I'm
broke
talking about
chairs
the
that year.
I'm talking about the boys basketball locker room that we used for
Oh,
PE.
that shit was disgusting.
I
You
know.
talking about the one that?
Never in there.
Oh,
Never.
For strength,
I mean, like I was there quickly, but like
Right.
you would not catch me.
but there was a locker. I think it was like 402 or something like that. And
It
one
was
day
it was like 402, 420. I think it was 420.
it might have been 420. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there was these guys that one day just made this concoction of all like their lunches
Jesus.
in there, and it was the grossest thing. And like, and we left over like winter break or something.
Oh,
Or, like
that
spring
shit was
break.
so
I remember.
disgusting.
Yeah, it was
What
there.
was it? I
And we-
remember this.
Yeah, and we
O'Neal was
came back.
pissed.
It was there up until when we
Was
were like
it-
juniors.
O'Neal
was
was
there-
I swear.
I swear. O'Neal and Jordan were pissed
Once they found out, yeah,
They were
I remember
pissed.
that. I remember.
And then
that.
I was mad because we couldn't get changed in the locker room no more. We had to
Wait.
like, where do we have to change at? Like downstairs in the.
No, we
in the-
changed in like those two restrooms in
Yeah.
the lifting room. I remember
Yeah,
that.
we had to change like downstairs.
What, like one by one?
Yeah.
Literally one by one.
I remember we couldn't use the locker room my senior year for a little bit because we tried to say we didn't know who it was, right? But the varsity basketball team, right? We would sit there at night after practice. Keep in mind, it's like 9 p.m. We needed to just go home, right?
I didn't play basketball, by the way. This is all them.
Me neither.
He wasn't on the team at this point.
I'm
But,
sorry.
This is you.
I was
It was based on the. Oh, I said it. It was people on the basketball team who were sitting there giving each other haircuts at like 10 p.m.
What?
in the upstairs locker room. And then Miss Erickson found it, and she was so mad at us, like yelling at, like, Miss Erickson don't be yelling. She'll yell, but it's not
Miss
like
Erickson
yelling.
yells.
I got
Miss
beef
Erickson
with her.
yells.
Sure, yeah.
She yells.
But it was like worse than I ever seen her yell. It was crazy.
Crazy.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
I want to get to the next topic.
Yeah, next one. Oh my
Okay.
gosh, we're gonna take forever to do this.
Oh no, overly.
Okay, the next topic, we don't really need to talk about it, but is can Isaac not say the N-word today?
He already
I mean,
did.
I did, but I wasn't the first one to say it, though, to my credit.
But we don't got that on camera though. I mean, what, you said it once so far, though?
I said it once, and you said it once, and you said it once.
I don't even remember saying it. I'm going to be so
I didn't say it.
Yeah, I didn't say it. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you did. Don't
No,
say it
you
lies on
didn't.
cameras. He cut it out the video.
What video? This
I
is
didn't
the
cut it
original
out.
video.
I did not cut it
Why
out.
are we dick sucking right now?
Who's dick sucking?
Anyways, okay.
He just doesn't know what he's talking about.
Next little topic. How can college relationships change how you look for friendships?
I like this one a lot.
College relationship.
I'm trying to figure out what they're kind of like asking.
No, because okay, so college relationships, right?
Relationship, like with women.
Yeah,
Okay.
with women. How does going through college relationships change the way you look at friends?
You learn how much you can truly tolerate until you hit that breaking point.
What are you talking about?
He shook his head because you know exactly what I'm talking about.
What does that have to do with friends?
Some people, bro, you gotta have like a certain tolerance thing around them. I'm not saying it's anyone like that. I know, but I'm just talking about like within groups I've seen, whether it's
Like
People get tired of people.
Oh,
People just
I
get
see-
tired of
okay.
people.
I see what you're saying.
so you learn
Facts.
to be more patient.
There's a lot of
with certain
fatigue.
people. Yep.
I feel like a lot of the places where men mature, women too, but a lot of places where people mature in college with relationships is just like, in college is with relationships. So I feel like just knowing how to go about your relationship with somebody in a romantic way can also shape like the things you know to tolerate in a friendship. If that
Yeah.
makes sense.
To an extent. Because
Yeah.
obviously I feel like if you're in that relationship, you're in it for a reason. So
Yeah.
you're gonna tolerate just a little bit more than you would. What you think, bro?
I haven't been like a real college relationship, so like my like view of this might be a little weird, but like honestly, it's gonna find the right crowd because like once you find the right woman, you just know how to like pick better. I feel.
Yeah.
That's true.
So I feel like once you do that, you just pick what's best for you and not just like pick a wrong crowd that like lead you to bad places in your head and stuff.
Right. So to you, what's the ideal like right crowd? What would you be looking for?
I mean, people just put you in the right direction of where you want to be in your goals in life. Like people that don't force you to do things that's like not in your comfort zone and stuff. For sure, because like there's a lot of peer pressure in college,
I was gonna say.
so you just gotta be like careful who you mess with. And like there's snakes too, bro.
No,
You
a
don't
lot
trust
of
nobody.
That's what
Like my dad always say, if you hang around bums, you're gonna become one.
Mhm.
And that's
Hang around the right-minded people, you're gonna become a right-minded person.
right. That's what I learned. When I was I had a decent length relationship last year, school year and calendar year. Yeah, we don't got to get into like all of it, but because I'm gonna get mad, I'm gonna get real mad. But in relation to friends, it also opened my eyes. I lost a lot of friends after that relationship because they were either one dude that I really considered to be like my best friend, like at school, like we were super tight, like we were roommates at the time, we are always kicking it. He like when thin came to thick, he didn't really stand up for me the way I had done for him in the past, and I don't know. So like when you say like there's a lot of snakes, right? That's kind of what that reminds me of, because not choosing a side is you're choosing a side. You're going against me if you were gonna. We learned about this in like kindergarten, bro. Being a bystander is just as bad as being the bully, right? So if you're not gonna stand up for your boy, you're supposed to be best friend, then like, yeah. So it kind of just taught me to like be careful about who you surround yourself with, who's really for you, who's really on your team, and things of that nature. And yeah, and all because he was dating the best friend of my ex, and he didn't want to. Yeah, that's hella. Yeah, bro. He's whipped. That's what my dad says. Slave to the pussy.
Hey, that shit real.
One thing you've learned the hard way in college. It's a lot.
A lot. Time management is definitely one of those. If you don't have some type of plan, your ass is gonna get kicked in one way or another. That's another thing.
Budgeting.
Budgeting, money, and money.
I know
is a
you
big
could relate
thing.
because you live off campus now. Like, I don't. Do you have a meal plan?
No, I don't. But
Yeah.
like, have hella good financial aid. So like,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
kind of covers my
Right.
rent. So
Oh, word? Dang. Okay. All right. Wow.
lucky me, but
Yeah. 'Cause I mean, I'm sure you still could relate because you don't have a meal plan, right? So you still gotta budget out like grocery shopping and things of that nature. Because
yeah,
I know that's something that I struggle with. And there's a certain period when I think the school year, just like fall camp, I was cool, but football and school was starting up. There was a period where I was ordering Uber Eats more than I was cooking because I would go from practice starting at 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. And then my first class is at 9:30. My last class was at 3:30. Work started at 3:45 and it was a 20-minute drive. So
You was going through it.
and that goes till 8 o'clock. And so by the time I get home, I'm like, I'm done, bro. Like, I don't want to do nothing. So I'd be lazy. I'd just order Uber Eats and I get my like monthly recap from my credit card. I spent $375 on DoorDash and
Oh,
Uber
right.
Eats.
That's not that much.
That is a lot.
That ain't
That is a
nothing.
ton.
Yeah.
I'm
Like-
telling you, that's not nothing because DoorDash was my best friend, but also my worst enemy this past quarter.
That's half my rent in
I mean,
DoorDash.
when I think about it, like
That's
I
like-
spend like 200 when I go like Costco for like my haul, but like
Yeah,
It's not like a
but that's
month,
gonna last you a long time.
I know, but like,
Yeah.
What is that? That's almost like $12 a day on DoorDash.
Because
I'm not doing math.
That's something like
it's
that.
around the
I don't know. I still feel like that's too much.
no, it definitely is.
Yeah, it is, but I'm just saying, like, it's not like I thought you were gonna even say a higher number.
Dang.
No, my shit was worse. Let me see.
Maybe I should cut myself some slack then.
No, you
But still, I
definitely cut
still-
yourself some slack.
The whole reason I'm in the well, part of the reason that in the house is learning to be independent and cook for myself and stuff. And I have my little go-to recipes, right?
Mhm.
Quick and easy, but still, especially with like football or being done, I should be cooking more.
Okay, for me, I feel like a lot of what I learned is also time management, just because, and then I feel like that almost also builds into like just not following the crowd, because like I feel like my first year in being in football, I feel like I didn't take my time management seriously, and I didn't do well enough. I didn't fail any classes, but I didn't like you have to get a certain grade to move up to the like next thing for your major or whatever, right? And I wasn't hitting those grades. So, and I feel like I'm capable of doing the work because I passed some of the same classes in high school, but it was like I just wasn't.
I'm saying
taking
dude,
the
I
time
got a
management
4.0
seriously.
in high school.
And then what's it called? And then I feel like after that I kind of just gave up on that and followed the crowd. Like, oh, because I was an exercise science major and I was kind of just like, oh fuck it, let me go business major.
Right.
Like I didn't really have anything in mind. I didn't have any passion for it. But then now I'm kind of looking back and regretting it and wanting to get back into exercise science because of the fact that I feel like I'll manage my time better and that I just kind of just ran away from what I wanted to do to follow the crowd.
Yeah, no, I feel that. Okay, so kind of just like chasing what you actually want to do versus what you think you should do. You find it?
It's not pretty.
Well, let me hear so I can feel less
Over under
bad about
500.
myself.
Within a month, Dave's Hot Chicken, Jack in the Box,
Facts.
Chick-fil-A,
So
Crumble,
Ah, yeah.
some pho here and there, McDonald's, Crumble again, Crumble.
You're
Safeway,
DoorDashing Crumble?
Popeyes, McDonald's,
He also doesn't have
McDonald's,
carbs.
Do you want that
so it's
food?
like,
some Indian food.
True.
Indian food be slapping dog.
Dave's Hot, Jack in the Box, McDonald's.
Damn.
So, yeah.
Yeah, D1.
Popeyes.
That metabolism could afford it.
Okay, how can you protect your peace socially while still being present?
I don't think I can really answer this because I do a really bad job of being social and being present.
Yeah.
I mostly just protect my peace. I don't know.
I
if
can agree
like
with that.
Just kind of knowing when to leave, honestly.
Facts.
Like, if you out and about, like, you can obviously go hang out with your friends, your homeboys, homegirls, whatever, but I know me, like, I got at least a 2 to 3 hours social battery at
That's a long
most.
time.
It's really not. Like, with the
Mine's
shit,
like half an hour.
with the shit people be doing,
Mhm.
And that's kind of like me forcing myself too. But like
Right.
once I hit like that certain mark, I'm just like, all right, I'm going home.
Right.
With or without them.
Bro, I went to a record 2 parties this semester. One was on Halloween, which was dope. I actually enjoyed myself, mostly because I was in costume. I was holding this fake cigar, and people thought it was real because they kept asking me for a lighter, and I felt super cool. Because I just told them like, nah, bro, that's why it's not lit on. I got a lighter. Because they're all high, they're all drunk, they didn't know. So I just felt super cool in my costume too. But then the second one was right next door. My neighbors threw a party, and I was like, well, I'm right next door. I might as well just like go over and like kick it. I lasted 25 minutes, and then I went back to my room.
I only went to 3 parties this quarter. One was a birthday party. No. Yeah, one was a birthday party, and then 2 of them were football. Because one of them was after a game, because it was Halloween too.
Mm.
It was after that, and then it was end of the season.
I only went to one party.
I was gonna say it wasn't really that bad this quarter, but
Yeah. For me, it was like, and I would plan to go to more parties. Like, there'd be times, especially if my girlfriend was over at my dorm, we'd be like, okay, we can pop out to a party for a little bit, something like that. But then you end up just wanting to hang out after a while because it's like, why go out? But I would have went to more parties, but for me, sometimes you just don't.
I only went to 4, I think.
You went to the most of all of us.
It's kind of crazy. Y'all would not think that back in high school.
Yeah.
No.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Not at all. Well, it was like you roll up with the crew.
Yeah, so 2 of them were with my best friend in LA. So
Yeah.
like, I only go out with people I trust because
Right. Yeah.
sometimes like in case things go like badly, I want to be people who can take care of me.
yeah,
So
I've been through
right.
situations
So,
where it's
like,
like, damn, I
yeah.
shouldn't have gone out.
You just don't want to do that ever. And then another one was a rugby party. One of my roommates plays rugby.
Oh, swear, that's cool.
Yeah. And then another one was at just my friend's house. They had a home welcoming. It was hella nice.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's chill. Do parties? I know it's like it's Cali, right? Do they get pretty crazy over there?
My school, no. If you go
No?
to SDSU, hell yeah.
That's my thing.
When
I
you go
think
to San Diego University.
USD, University
Okay.
of, yeah.
Okay.
that's I think that's my sister's like #1 school.
Really?
So
Yeah. It's not that bad.
it's chill. All right, cool.
It feels like AMHS Part 2. I can't lie.
Oh, bet.
Oh,
I
so
like that.
it's like everything. Like they can call it a party, but it's really gonna be like a kickback.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, I like that a lot.
AMHS Part 2.
I mean, it's a
Don't hate.
private Catholic university.
Don't hate.
You gotta think about it like that.
SC, they're
USC.
private Catholic?
I did not know
Yeah.
that.
Huh.
What's their mascot name?
Torero, like the people like guide the bull,
Oh,
because like we're like bull riders.
Oh,
gotcha. All right.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't think I could do a Murphy Part 2. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie.
it's.
that was like literally just sitting around and like smoking or drinking.
What are you talking about?
I mean,
Party?
the party
No.
scene is definitely probably better. I didn't go
Yeah.
to like parties at Murphy.
I was
but,
just
like,
talking about like Murphy. in
Socially.
general.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's talking
parties?
I don't even know.
Yeah, I didn't know Murphy had
I kinda
parties.
go.
People will call it a party, but then it'd be like,
Nah, they're probably better than what you're thinking about Murphy parties.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
they're like college. They're college parties, just not like many. You know,
Yeah.
like
Right.
insane.
I think he's talking about like the actual
Oh,
school.
the actual school. Yeah, I understand.
It's
now.
like Murphy Part 2,
Yeah, social life.
which I could get down with that.
I actually mess with the. I actually at certain times I'd be like, I kind of mess with the like a little community of Murphy. It was just, I feel like a couple people. I feel like for me it was like just a couple people that like just like make it worse than
Yeah,
what it
for
was.
sure.
Because once you do one thing, ain't
Everybody
no
knows.
secret. Everybody
Yeah,
knows.
that's-
Well, yeah,
a bad
that
thing.
just comes with it being in a small school. Like my
Yeah.
university is only like 2,000 people, and granted, not everybody knows everybody, but I don't like to use this term, but like the relevant people are like everybody will know way too much about them. Like I know stuff about random people that like I might be only acquaintances to, and I just know like way too much about them.
Because I be looking at people like, I know so much about you, and you don't know jack shit about me.
Exactly. Well,
It's
that's
a
what you
good feeling,
think.
though, for people to not know nothing about you.
Yeah. Well, also I go to a bigger school, so it's kind of
Yeah.
like.
But like, there's this one girl that I had in class. I'm definitely not saying no names with this one, but there's this one girl I had in class, and like we never. I don't even think to this day, but I don't think we've ever had a conversation. And I know that her boyfriend beats on her. I know that she cuts herself over it. I know.
No, it's like it's a shock. I was shocked. It's not funny. I don't condone domestic violence in any way, but it was just shocking. That's why I started laughing.
Yeah, but I know like all these things about her. I've never had a conversation with her. I know her name. I'm sure she knows my name, but like, that's just an example. I could go on. Hey, I'll say I know there's a dude that's semi close in my circle. I hope he's watching this because I don't think he knows I know. Found my Oh, off topic, completely off topic, but kind of on topic. Not him, not the same guy, but a different guy that goes to my school. Actually, my starting quarterback. He is Spotify's #1 listener of Drake out of all
No way.
users. He is.
I feel like you have to like have like
That's
a
insane.
different like a app running Spotify like literally 24/7, 365. 'Cause I feel like people do that on purpose.
That's like he does.
The number
No-
one.
That's crazy.
He posted it on his main Instagram.
It wasn't like a .0001.
No.
It was like the
It was
number one.
you are big golden letters, pound one, #1 Drake listener on out of Spotify users.
Insane amount of dick sucking.
That's when I swear that's all he listens to too. So I'm not even like that surprised because it's low key like part of his personality.
Okay, that's the thing too. I feel like Drake is good, but I don't feel like he's like you need to be the #1 listener in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's insane.
I feel like you get tired of listening to his music after a certain amount
I
of
was
time.
gonna say he got like loads of different genres, which is what makes him a good artist.
Right.
And he has like all these different features and shit that low key be carrying sometimes.
Right.
But other than that, he's just
I'm not
No,
like a
it's
super. I'm not like a super big fan of Drake, but I can't deny that he is like the king of hits. Right? He knows how to make a hit. He knows how to make a hit song, and he does venture into a lot of different genres, which we can speculate that if we please on we can speculate on that if we please on the morality of venturing out into a whole different, like a bunch of different genres. But anyway,
I think we should start moving a little quicker on some of these topics.
we low key got to.
Okay. Shout out to who gave me this question. Do you think that you could have multiple wives and treat them all equally? I'm gonna say no.
No.
I think that's a pretty easy answer.
No.
You
No.
can't.
Oh, I feel like it's just human nature. You're gonna gravitate to one thing that you prefer the most.
Yeah.
Also, one woman's enough, bro.
One, you don't need multiple.
I don't think I could. I don't care if this makes me sound like less of a man. I don't think I can handle more than one.
No, I couldn't.
I be-
That doesn't make you less of a man. That just makes you understand what you need to bring to the table as a man.
I be having this conversation with my roommate, bro. Like, just trying to talk to like 3 different women at a time when you just like talking, just having fun, bro. That'd be too much as it is. Like, I can't do no more than 3.
Yeah, like back in my freshman year of college when I was single and I was still trying to get over like one person. I was trying to like talk to a bunch of different kind of girls at the same time. I'd be forgetting
The
the conversation, like
You
who I
either-
talked
You either
to
forget the
about this
conversation
one
or you
thing.
completely have a different conversation with a different one. And
Yeah.
It just completely messes it up.
Yeah, or like I'll reference something from a past conversation with this girl, but I had it with this girl,
And she gonna be like, what are you talking about?
and then she hits you with the wrong girl. And I'm like, damn, she's right.
You're not wrong.
But that's past due. That's not. Yeah, we don't do that anymore. Mostly because it's wrong, but even more because I don't think I can handle it. I don't think I can maintain it.
It's too
So,
much. I don't get how females can entertain so many dudes at once.
Because they're not the ones that a lot of the responsibilities fall on. Like, if you end up in a relationship with a girl, she could be not materialistic at all. You're still gonna have to spend money on her at some point. Like,
Right.
that's just how it works.
Sure.
Having multiple different girls you gotta spend money on like that and just give your time and energy to, like you said, it's a lot to even talk to multiple girls at once. Like, you feel drained. Like, you feel like they drain you your energy.
Exactly.
I feel like that's
So,
what
like,
we're doing.
I feel like, yeah. So I feel like it's just impossible.
And one of my biggest things that I lack is patience. I barely have that with one. So
I wouldn't even say patience. It's my lack of tolerance for bullshit.
absolutely. And I'll tell you what, there's a lot of it.
Oh no, there's a lot of it.
Anyway, go ahead.
This is a very simple one. Chick-fil-A or Raising Cane's?
Chick-fil-A.
I said what I said earlier. I said if you going like to just get like for the one time Cane's, but like if you going like more consistently, Chick-fil-A, because they got more options.
That's what I was gonna say. Like,
Their little breakfast nuggets with like the biscuits, that should be hitting.
I'm gonna have to try that. I can't try
I
it
haven't
tomorrow.
had that
I'll try it
either.
sometime, but yeah, I feel the same way. I feel like if it's like just going pound for pound, like one chicken tender versus another chicken tender, I'm gonna take Cane's just because. And it might just be because I don't have it as much up here as much.
Yeah.
But I feel like because like Chick-fil-A has the sandwiches, the tenders,
Right.
different a bunch of different sides, everything. So
Oh, okay. So lining up the sandwiches, I'm taking Chick-fil-A. Lining up the chicken tenders, I'm taking Cane's.
Facts.
The fries,
only with the sauce for me though.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna be honest, like the amount of times I've
only with the sauce.
it gotta be the sauce.
Yeah.
Plain, bro, they chicken is dry, unseasoned. They sauce carry the whole
They have the
franchise.
best sauce. I think they have the best sauce in the fast food game.
Yeah. It carries the whole franchise.
agree.
Yeah, it does actually.
It carries the whole
Yo, the
franchise.
toast is fire too.
The
The toast, yeah.
The toast is tough with the fries. I like crinkle cut fries, but you really can't beat the waffle fries with the Chick-fil-A sauce combo.
You ever put the toast in the sauce?
Yes.
Yes.
That's
Yes,
how
at
you gotta do it,
Cane's. Yes.
Have you ever like
And you
folded over,
don't
made a
get
little
the
chicken
coleslaw.
tender
Yes,
sandwich?
nigga.
That's what you gotta do.
We gonna get called fat asses for this.
We could all agree that it's the Caniac the Caniac combo substitute slaw for toast.
Mhm.
Anyone who
Extra
eats
sauce.
coleslaw,
Yeah.
you just
I don't
nasty.
trust you. I don't trust you.
I don't trust you. You a nasty motherfucker.
Okay,
Okay.
yours is white.
So now we got So now for this section, we had some people send us red flags, and for each red flag in a woman, we're going to have a tier list, and it goes from get out of my house. This is the worst one. Very thin ice. Next worst one. You're almost cut. Pushing it is like okay, it's getting on my nerves, but you feel me? You're just getting on my nerves. I'll let it slide as you might be getting on my nerves a little bit, but I'll let it slide. I can understand it. And then unfazed is I don't really care. Okay, so should I go with the first one?
Yeah.
Still talks to her ex. Get the fuck up out my house.
Yeah, get the fuck out of my house. No, okay, so I got a perfect example of this, and y'all know who, and shit, she probably gonna watch this shit. But so my most recent was trying to stay friends with me, and I couldn't do it like whatsoever. I couldn't understand the point of trying to be friends because I knew in the back of my mind, once I get into something serious with another female, or if she gets into something serious with another dude, how am I gonna tell the female I'm with, oh yeah, I'm friends with my ex, by the way, my first love. I don't really care how you feel. She gonna stay my friend though.
You don't have to say that second part. That makes it so much worse.
But I'm saying
The
like,
whole idea of it.
the whole idea of
Yeah,
it just
that's
doesn't
bad.
like I can't. It doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
So
I don't know.
Nah.
Earlier, I was talking to somebody else with this earlier today, and originally I said very thin ice, like very thin ice, because context matters, right? So the question is really vague, but what was I gonna say? But like, if you like, I'm not the type of person to be like controlling. Like, you can do whatever you want, but if you like betray my trust, that's not really on me. So if you want to go be with that guy, you could go be with that guy. Just don't enter the transfer portal and re-sign with my franchise.
Right. Can I ask you a question really quick? What? Ooh. What context are you talking about that matters?
That's a good question.
I was gonna say this gonna be some real good content.
Like if y'all were like long-term friends and then y'all decided to try and date, but you guys decided it wasn't gonna work out, and then you guys just went back to being friends. Like if your friendship was longer than your relationship, maybe.
I don't know.
No, cause see,
Really?
this is where I
They've known
tried.
each other most of their life.
This is where I
That's
tried.
crazy.
Like they gotta be friends just like out the womb on some shit. Like your parents gotta
And you
know.
grew up
Well, that's
Yeah.
kind of what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. Kind of like a family friend kind of thing.
Because I've been in the situations where I've had past girlfriends be friends with dudes. I'm like, okay, I can't trip. Like y'all were friends before we got together,
Right.
just for it to come bite me back in the ass later on down the line in the relationship.
Right.
So that's why I'm like,
Yeah. And I'm not saying like I'm gonna be like comfortable. Like
Right.
I'm not gonna like it. Right.
Right.
But I probably won't like shut it down off rip.
right, like okay.
What I'll say is I feel like being still friends with them, actively like friends with them, no matter the context, is weird for me.
Yeah.
But if you're like still in contact and you have to be cordial with them, I would understand that more.
I think I like that better.
Yeah.
Like you could be cool with them, but like friends,
I'm
like,
gonna
Like
go
talking
to his
on a
house,
daily
yeah.
basis,
Yeah.
I can't do that.
I don't know about that.
So yeah, get the fuck out.
Facts.
Yeah. I'll hop on the train, the bandwagon.
The next one is requires you to send a 360 video of your surroundings every single time you go out.
That's also get out of my house.
Yeah.
immediately.
Yeah, that's has to get out of my house.
Yeah.
I would say that one's closer to still very thin ice though.
Nah, let's
Because-
get out. Because at that point, that's telling me every
You
single
don't
time
trust
I go out, you can't trust me, and that tells me that you can't trust me. Period.
Yeah. I also don't have the patience for it because
Literally.
I already know that I'm gonna be.
Because
I
I
don't
know
like.
what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And if you can't trust the fact, and if you just can't trust me flat out, period, to let me do what I'm about to do, because 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be with my homeboys. I really only have one homegirl,
Right.
and even then, I just view her as twin.
Right.
She would be little sister, but she a couple weeks older than me.
Right.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just know
I
I don't
understand.
have patience. I don't like this. There's a flaw, but I don't always like being told what to do. So every time that I'm going somewhere, which is probably not even that often. Like if I'm going to the movies, I'm the type of guy like go. This sounds really sad, but I'm the type of guy who go to the movies by myself sometimes. So when I'm sitting in the movie theater alone and I gotta stand up and do a 360 in my surroundings, like I'm gonna be pissed off. So
I've also just learned it low key don't matter how much detail you give about the story. 9 times out of 10, if they don't trust you, they don't trust
they're
you.
gonna make up
Their
their
mind
own
is already
story.
set. on
It
what
don't
they're
matter
about to
what
do.
you
I know.
say.
I don't
You can
trust them, they
say
don't trust me.
That's
who
what I'm saying.
you can say who
Those are
and
my
where
friends.
was coming out of what room or whatever like that.
Yeah.
They're still not gonna trust you.
I'm not saying that's.
I would say we talking. Majority of this is off of experience we've seen from either ourselves or what our other friends have gone through.
Right.
So if y'all got some way to prove us wrong, please let us know.
Because if they're like the average person is gonna watch this and be like, "Oh, here's another one of these videos. Like, oh, these teenage guys just hate women." But no,
No.
we're just
Not even
talking
that,
about
no.
personal
And
experience.
There's different categories between a woman and a bitch. They're 2 different things, but we're not gonna get into that.
I think you could say there's a difference between a woman, a bitch, and a hoe.
But we're not gonna get into that either.
Next one is if a woman has a buzz cut. I feel like it depends because I feel like a buzz cut is a little. Obviously, some women look good no matter what. Like,
If you gotta, some women can only pull it off, honestly.
yeah,
I'll
I would
allow
say.
it
I
if
would
she's
say.
black.
Yeah,
If she's
and-
Me
black.
too.
I would say less a buzz cut and more like. Are we counting like a pixie cut or finger waves or something like that?
Is that called a buzz cut?
No, not necessarily, but
No,
it's like
okay.
it's a style of a buzz cut. It's a style you have in your
A
buzz cut.
pixie cut is not a buzz
If a
cut.
female had the same length of hair you had on your head right now, would you be okay with it?
Ooh.
What's her name? She was Camp Rock. You know what I'm talking about? Camp Rock. You never watched Camp
I've
Rock?
watched
I've watched it,
I
but
just
I don't know.
The
what you're
main,
talking
the
about.
main character.
Demi Lovato.
Yes,
Ooh.
she looked good with a buzz cut.
I don't remember what she looked
I
like.
think she did.
Is this post drug addiction or pre drug addiction?
This was pre, right?
I don't know.
Might
Just
be-
okay. I'm gonna look at the image in post, right?
Okay.
But I'm hoping what I remember is true.
Wait,
because
where
I
are we
feel
ranking
like
this?
she looked
Where are we
good.
ranking this?
I'll
This
say.
is a.
I said I'll let it
I'll let it
slide.
slide.
I'll let it slide. Yeah.
'Cause it's not
Yeah.
always gonna be my favorite, but okay. Also, how can
Right.
I tell you what to have on your head?
Exactly.
Mm.
Like I'm not completely unfazed like the last ranking, but I'll
It'll
let
throw
it
me.
slide.
It'll throw me off,
Yeah.
but I'll let it
Yeah.
slide.
But you gotta look good.
You
with
gotta
it.
look good.
Like I probably wouldn't go
yeah.
for it. Like
Yeah,
I
exactly.
wouldn't
Like-
go for it, but if you look good with it, you look good with it.
Except
Good with it.
again, if it's black woman like Lupita,
Jesus Christ.
I'm going for that. But there's also there's one other girl that had a buzz cut. Young and May rapped about her.
I thought you were about to say young.
But
Ooh,
Kalani.
Kalani can pull some shit off for sure.
I thought she had like finger wave stuff.
Did she have finger waves?
Yeah.
I'm not really remembering too clearly, but yeah. All I'm saying is you can't be white and have a buzz cut. Call me racist, I don't care.
Okay. Has a septum piercing. I'm not phased really.
Again, you have to pull it off,
Get the
but
fuck out. I cannot do something.
I was
cannot do
gonna-
something.
I was gonna say you're on very thin ice, and it's in between that pushing it and very thin ice for me.
you're pushing it. You
'Cause
gotta
I've
pull it off. Because I know it's gonna be entertaining for me. We laid up in bed. I'm gonna pull it. I'm gonna play with it. It's gonna be entertaining for me. So you're pushing it, but I'm not gonna tell you to like get out of my house. That's funny though. You
Nah,
said
I
no
just-
immediately.
no thanks.
Nah,
I feel like anything else.
I know where you coming from
too.
too. Because just like I've seen certain women, just social media, and they all got a septum piercing, and they just be saying some of the most ridiculous shit. So it's just like a common factor I see.
I think for me, it's like I can understand what y'all are saying, but at the same time, I feel like for me, it's a certain aesthetic that a lot of the time comes with the septum piercing. Like, a lot of time, if I see a woman who has a septum piercing, they also have like an eyebrow piercing or like
Facts.
something like that, and that's not my thing.
Gosh.
And that's not my thing. So
I was
that's-
just about to say that. Okay, because
so the septum piercing itself isn't really the issue for me. It's the aesthetic that might come with it.
right, I was just about to say that because there's a couple women at my school that have like a septum piercing, but they also have like an eyebrow piercing, a mad earring piercings, right? And granted, some of these girls are my friends. Like we are in some of the same spaces. A lot of them are women of color, right? So I get along with them a lot. Like we're super cool. I'm just not like attracted to any of them like that, right? So I think they're like really cool.
I was gonna say
But-
that's your aesthetic is different. If you got like a whole bunch, but if you just got like your ears, maybe your nose, and the septum, can't do it.
I feel like it's the opposite. I feel like if you have all that, then like nah. But if you have a call,
Because if you got all that, you still not me. But it's just like that's just who you are as a person. You like piercings.
I like a disclaimer that we could say though is also if you have any of this stuff, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just that
No, it's not.
would we necessarily go for? And it's not even like a thing where it's like oh if you have a girlfriend and then she goes and get a septum piercing, I'm not gonna trip off of that. Like it's like what I'm not gonna trip off, but like would I go up to somebody that has a septum piercing? Probably not. Next one, only guy friends. Get the absolute fuck out of my house.
yeah.
I feel like I don't really.
I don't feel like there's
I
no
don't say
reason behind that. That's just
Only?
you gotta go.
No.
You gotta
Only guy
go. Kick rocks.
Because I feel like a part of being a girl is it's super important to have other girlfriends.
You need to. Not need to. But
Just like it's a big part of being a guy is that you have to have other guy friends, right? And that's never mind. I don't gotta get into that too deep, but
I was gonna say that bunny hole can go deep.
Meets your family, has dinner, but after dinner, when y'all are in the living room talking with the whole family, she's just on her phone the whole time and not engaging. I feel like that's a pushing it. I'm gonna have a conversation with you.
That's
Like, I'm
pushing,
gonna pull you
pushing
back.
it thin ice.
Yeah, because I feel like I'm not gonna have a conversation with you, and if I come out and the behavior doesn't change, then I'm gonna be like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Like,
Cause I get it. Like I'm socially quiet. I'm
Yeah,
socially
me too.
awkward. Like that's
Right.
the type of person I am. But if I'm with your family, I'm at least gonna make sure I'm somewhat engaged.
yeah,
with
because
them.
even if you're like either socially awkward or you just don't really have nothing to say,
Don't be on your phone.
yeah, you can just sit there quiet,
Sit
put
there.
your hands in your pockets and just listen.
watch TV with them. Like
Yeah,
just-
bro. Like you don't gotta be on your phone. To me, I feel like you're checked out. You got better things to do.
Right.
Like, yeah, I put that one on there. I'm speaking out of personal experience.
I feel like
It
it's not.
pissed me off. You're on very thin ice.
I feel like it's not a super difference, but I feel like it's also a difference if this is like one of their first times meeting them or it's kind of a new relationship. It's like because then you're being disrespectful
Oh,
to my
yeah.
family, and it's still not right to do it if you've been with them for a while. But
Right.
like it's also more understandable than if you haven't.
It's
met them.
it is a lot more understandable.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Can I
and it's
add-
also like I like to me, it's a big deal that I like even brought you around my family.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I'm gonna add on to
Go
that a little bit. What if they can't get along with moms?
Can't get along.
Yeah, you're cut. You're got.
Yeah, no, yeah, because it's one of those things where like, especially at this age, I don't care if my mom might be in the wrong. I might talk to her in private, but in front of
Right.
the two, I'm not gonna sit here and side with my girlfriend over my mom. Like,
Right.
I'm gonna side with my mom, and if she's tripping, I'll talk to her later. But like,
Yeah.
you gotta go if you guys can't get along.
Yeah. Facts.
Decorates for Christmas after Halloween.
What's the second to last one?
It's a little too early.
Decorates for Christmas after Halloween.
It's
No.
way too early.
Oh, very thin ice. I'll let it slide. Or
I'll let it slide.
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't really
I'm
care.
just more the type to where I'd rather you decorate after Thanksgiving.
Facts.
After Thanksgiving is the perfect time. If you're decorating after Halloween, we got a whole nother holiday ahead of us. What are you decorating so
Like, why are we
for?
disrespecting Thanksgiving like that? I'm even.
It's not even disrespecting the holiday. I just honestly think it's too early.
Yeah, bro. Like, facts. Christmas season is not last that long. I don't even feel in the Christmas spirit until Christmas Eve for real.
Bro, this year
I
didn't even
like
feel
I
like
don't
Oh,
know.
it felt so bad.
It felt warm. It was warm outside for a while.
And
too.
just all of a sudden wants to drop to 26 degrees, 27 degrees.
I had my window open last night. I froze. I was freezing. But yeah, nah. I'm generous enough to say that you could start after Thanksgiving dinner. You could start playing Christmas music.
Yeah.
But it is one of my biggest pet peeves when people play and decorate everything Christmas right after Halloween.
Costco and
Get
Lowe's
outta
be
here,
pissing
bro.
me off.
That's
that
what
shit.
I'm saying.
They
That's
be
what I'm
having their
saying.
Christmas decorations shit up early.
Wait, who?
Costco and Lowe's.
Oh.
They be putting that shit up hella early.
I saw it at Costco one time. I think it was Costco. They had Christmas stuff up in August. No lie.
You said August?
Yes. This was a couple
That's
couple
very
years
believable.
ago. It was a couple years ago, but I swear to you, they had they were selling stuff. Like the whole store wasn't Christmas themed, but they were
Right.
selling stuff like Christmassy, and I was pissed. So you're pushing it. You're not on very thin ice, but you're pushing it.
I'll let
I'm
it
not gonna
slide.
break up with you over that. but
I'll
you're
let it
pushing
slide.
Me too.
I feel like I'm out of love. I don't really give a fuck.
Yeah.
You're unfazed.
I'm unfazed. I don't care.
Okay.
You do it whenever you want to do it, whatever. If I'm not, as long as I don't gotta sit there and help you put shit on the top of the house and shit like that, then I don't care. Next one.
It's because this girl does that in real life.
Oh really?
Yeah, guaranteed.
Zero ball knowledge. I feel like I'll let it slide, but you're gonna have to attain some ball knowledge while I'm with you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I'll let it slide.
I'll let it slide.
But
Too.
they got to watch the game with me, and they gotta
Fact.
understand.
Pushing
You
it.
gotta learn.
It's like a human
Yeah.
rant and understand what I'm saying.
If when I meet, I feel like if when I meet you, you don't really know anything about.
Now, if you know too much,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is, you want thin ice, because who the hell taught you that?
Right.
She's talking about coverages.
Okay.
If a
Whoa.
female ever starts breaking down coverages to me, get out my house.
Yeah.
Because you know
Talking
too
about he's
much.
supposed to have the hook curl. Get out my house.
Okay, there is a girl that I know, and she's a very big football fan. Unfortunately, she is a Philadelphia Eagles fan. So that's ass. But like she has like an okay amount of ball knowledge, but like not too much. You know what I'm saying? So like Beyonce saying, you gotta have the sweet spot.
It also context depends too. Because if you grew up around it, okay, cool, that's different.
Right.
But if you did it and I can tell you didn't, and you tell me the difference between a cover 3 and a cover 2,
Yeah.
you gotta go.
As soon as I hear 12 personnel come out your mouth, it's over.
Has TikTok downloaded?
Completely
I'm
unfazed. I'm
Okay.
unfazed.
I'm
I'm on
like-
TikTok too.
Yeah, I feel like there's no
It depends on how you use it.
It's just having it downloaded.
I haven't downloaded it.
Well, if you're in bed scrolling all day, then like obviously we have a problem. But if you have it downloaded and you watch it like a couple hours a day, like me or you, like it's not a problem.
I really can't judge. I can doom scrolling like a motherfucker.
I'll be doing so.
I can't judge.
Yeah.
Like it'll be like 11 p.m. and I start scrolling. I'll look up. It's like
It's like
2.
two.
It's
Yes,
like,
bro.
damn.
Yes, bro.
Follows hella IG models. A girl follows male IG models.
Ooh,
Or
is it-
see, this is where that and the celebrity crush play hand to hand. Let me see which one. You on very thin. You in between get out my house and very thin ice.
Follows a girl following.
Is it girl IG models or male IG models?
Well,
I feel like
If it's
the
girl
whole-
IG models,
the whole time it's that we've been talking about what girls are doing.
So it'd be
So-
male IG models.
So, yeah, so if we're assuming she's a straight woman, we're doing male IG models, which I feel is so much worse
It
than a straight dude following women IG models, just because of the stereotype that like, oh, boys will be boys, like we and like
Like,
a
a guy
lot
can-
of girl IG models are way more famous than
So she had to search
dudes.
them out.
So
She
she knows like the
She
niche
knows.
models.
And I feel like, yeah, like a guy, I feel like guys be in a certain type of mindset sometimes where they see an IG model and they're like, damn, she looks good, follow. Just like, if they just just follow real quick.
I don't know who.
When they're younger, when they're like,
you trying to
hey. But I feel like it's harder for women to do that, like, and just have no other ulterior motive. Like, it's
Right.
like,
Because women don't typically, I feel like they don't really, because they're really what's it called, conscious of their Instagram, right? I know girls that say, yo, so and so unfollowed me like an hour ago.
Like, how do you know?
And like, how in the world do you know that? You have like 1,000.
They be downloading like the
2,000
apps and shit, the
yeah.
detective apps and shit.
Oh, that's a thing.
That's a
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes a lot more
But that-
sense.
But
but
still
that is
having
fair.
those is crazy.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
is still having those.
But nah, you in between get the fuck out of my house and very thin ice, cause past experience with that shit, bro. I'm never going through that shit again.
You had a girlfriend that was following dude IG models?
Who?
Name drop.
Damn.
Yeah,
AM.
yeah,
And I'm not even gonna get into her.
bro. Cause the tolerance you got when you just like blinded by love is crazy. Like niggas don't think that shit is real until you go through that shit.
I like you can go one or two ways. It's either like that, or it's like a nigga will be ready to kill somebody. Like if they play with them.
If I see my girl following like Girthmaster or something, I'm gonna lose my.
Oh.
Yo, yeah, you gotta get out of my house. You gotta get out of my house.
That's some top tier goon shit right there that you just said. I ain't gonna lie. You're a fucking gooner, nigga.
All right, so we can say the last one. There's one more.
There's one, yeah.
Avoidant women. Get out of my house.
Avoidant.
Yeah, get
Yeah.
the fuck out.
Because
It's just too much work.
I can understand it because I can be avoidant in certain situations, but that means you know how bad they can do somebody. Like I
I
don't
was
agree
gonna
with that.
say, if you like completely, so if you avoid it at the moment, but you come to me within at least a day later, then I's pushing it. But if you just gonna avoid it completely and try and either push it back on me, or just completely talk about something else, get rocks.
I think they were talking about the like avoidant attachment style, right? Like people that like will push people away when they feel threatened or something like that. Like genuinely just push them away. Like not even just like about a certain issue. I think it's just an avoidant person.
Again, so like I said, if you come to me within the next day and you got a good ass explanation on why you did what you did, kudos. But if you just avoid it completely, gotta go.
I'm talking about like avoiding problems.
Avoid like
Tough.
I think like avoidant people is like where let's say you haven't been treated right before or something like that. So when someone treats you right, you panic and you think it's too good to be true, and then you just push them away. And then you
Oh yeah, I can't stand with that. Yeah, get out of my house. I was talking to a girl like that this last summer. Bro,
It's
I
a
liked
headache.
her. I liked her. She was cool.
It's a headache.
But yeah, it was a
It's
headache.
so stupid.
Yeah, it's really dumb. Obviously, I didn't talk to her.
Somebody
but
else
she was
hurt me,
cool.
so let me take it out on you. What the like?
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
What
Like, what did I do?
It's like,
I
oh,
didn't do
my fault.
anything. You been taking it out on me. Oh yeah, that's something that I can't stand
What you say
too.
fuck me for?
When, yeah, when you have to pay the consequences of something that their ex did, bro, I can't stand it. I can't do that.
Because at that point, you shouldn't.
Because
be in a relationship.
your level of trust to me is lowered over something that he did. I didn't even do it.
Fuck.
And even someone who's like obviously not even the same type of person as you.
Yeah, it's like, bro, yeah.
All right, but
No way that's it. They gotta be.
this is the last of these.
Doesn't go to the dentist regularly and never played sports.
I got something to say. Doesn't go to the dentist regularly.
That's it.
Nope. Completely unfazed. You know why? Because I went to the dentist 3 weeks ago when I came back from break. My teeth felt completely fine. The lady was cleaning them. She said, "You have gorgeous teeth." I said, "Thank you." It was more like, "Oh, girl." But yeah, anyway, besides the point. Then the actual dentist came in and he took a look. He's like, "Oh yeah, you have a cavity in like your top right, or top right 4, like right up here." And he said,
You're talking like a whole different language.
I know.
I don't like it.
So obviously I have to believe him. And so I go in the next week to get it filled. They do whatever the heck they were doing up in there. And my tooth hurts. It still hurts today.
Really?
Like, so I'm starting to wonder if I ever had a cavity at all, or they just wanted that extra copay from me having to come in the second day, because it didn't hurt to chew.
I will say.
It didn't do anything, and now it hurts to chew, and my teeth is sensitive up there.
So they did a filling.
That's what they said.
If it's still sensitive, they said something about at that point. It could be hitting your nerve, and you need a root canal. Cause that's what they said to me. Cause I saw.
Well, I was perfectly fine before I went in there.
No, and that's the thing. My teeth were perfectly fine too. So I haven't seen a dentist until most recently, until like I think it was like my junior year of high school. Cause they just got busy, like busy enough to the point where I couldn't even see them motherfuckers. I know that's low key crazy to say,
Yeah, this is my first time in.
but it's like it's been a minute. So I'm thinking on my way there, I'm like, oh, you think I'm finna have cavities? Because, like, my teeth, they looked perfectly fine. And the whole purpose of me going to go see them in the first place was to get my, not my molars, my wisdom teeth checked out to see where I need to get them removed.
Yeah.
And they did, like, a little 3D scan on my head, x-rays and shit. And they're like, oh, yeah, you got a cavity here, here, here. And and right now, I got 2 temporary crowns before I get permanent ones.
Word.
I didn't sit in the chair for 4 hours with my mouth open. They had to numb my gums up and everything.
Damn.
I brush my teeth on a regular, so I don't know.
Right.
Oh, it's because I didn't. It's because I don't floss on a regular.
That I also don't floss on regular.
Make
And
sure you
I
floss.
have super tight together teeth too. So
Make sure you floss.
so that's why he said, well, it's because you have super tight together teeth and you probably don't floss on a regular basis.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense.
No,
But I came back and whatever they did messed me up, and I now have a distrust for dentists because it hurts, bro. It hurts. And I was completely fine before they
facts.
supposed this, or
Niggas,
they filled the supposed cavity.
niggas be completely fine until they actually touch this shit. I'm just like, because they said mine was like decaying on the inside. Like, that's how bad it was.
I guess, bro.
But the surface was fine, so I'm just like, whatever floats y'all's boat, I guess.
No, it's whatever floats my boat. And I would have had, if I
can
could do it all
tolerate
over
it.
again.
It's not bothering me like
It's
that.
bothering me, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Christmas dinner, I'm chewing steak on only my left side.
Oh yeah, no, I've been chewing on
Pissed
only my
off.
right side for like the last week and a half.
Yeah, really. It's annoying.
I've been making sure to stay on top of my shakes and shit so I can gain weight, because obviously eating right now is in my benefit.
What was the other one?
Never play sports.
I like the red flag thing.
Oh,
Yeah, that is
interesting.
I feel like that's kind of pushing it.
that's pushing it.
I feel like if you have an understanding of sports and you watch sports all growing up, you just never happen to play them. It's a little bit more understandable.
If you like athletic and you go to the gym and shit, okay, cool, that's
Yeah.
different.
That's
But if
fine.
you
You a
just
couch
don't
potato,
do
yeah.
nothing and you somehow skinny, because at that point you gotta be skinny for me to talk to you. Not skinny,
But like,
but you gotta
not
be
out of
like,
shape.
You gotta be in shape, yeah.
yeah. But if you at that point, that just tells me either your metabolism is helping you out like a motherfucker, or you just somehow making it through.
But the metabolism, you got to be careful with that too, because you know once they hit a certain age, the metabolism not going to work as good. So you guys got to get like, you guys got to both be there.
Slow down.
Yeah, I don't know. It's. I feel like you learn so much about being on a sports team or just playing sports in general. So I don't know. I would say I'd let it slide / you're pushing it, but it's not like a deal breaker. No.
I think we should give our most out of pocket story, like about someone we were dealing with in the past year.
I feel like this is very targeted.
When we talk about the avoidant people, I was dealing with an avoidant for like a while, and I just held on for way too long, and just that shit fucks with my head, bro.
Right.
So that-
it's always like that glimmer of hope that motherfucker
Yeah, it's like that
got,
glimmer of
like,
hope,
maybe
like,
you gonna change.
They show the hope, and it was like, yeah, okay, let's do it, and just
It's there
dropped
for like
right away, and I'm like, then they come back, I'm like, bro, it's like, just tell me the truth, bro.
Yeah, like pick one.
Yeah, bro.
And just think about how much they like and miss you, and then the next day you're ghosted for 3 weeks.
Yeah,
Literally,
that shit, can't do that shit anymore, man.
Yeah.
I saw a TikTok and it was some shit that like females only like you when they choose to like you. Like it's a choice for them. Cause one moment they love you, next moment they hate you, next moment you not enough for them, next moment shit, you don't even love them apparently. Like you just getting tossed a whole bunch of shit. And it's just like, when did I ever say this? How did you come to the conclusion about this? And it's like, I just be telling you all the time, women do a lot of things based off emotion, not logic. So you can't think logically at all.
That's so hard because that's all I do. I try
I
to
know, that's
fight it
all I
with
do
logic.
too.
I try to fight that with logic and it just never works.
It doesn't. Because they give you a problem, you give them a solution. They don't want to do the solution.
That's also another thing is you give a solution and they're like, bro, I don't want solutions right now. I just want to be heard. I don't know how to just listen and not try to help.
Well, because I feel like I'm being almost disingenuous if I don't give a solution. Because like if they're telling you all this stuff, I don't know how to respond without trying to give you a solution. I was like,
Without saying,
I was
like,
gonna say,
damn,
okay,
that's crazy.
Yeah.
I would
Or, like,
legit have
that
to
sucks.
say, like, is this something where you want me to give you a solution for, or do you just want to talk about it before she would say anything? And sometimes it would be I don't want you to give me a solution, so I wouldn't. And then you get mad at me for not giving you a solution. What the fuck do you want from me?
There's also goes out there. I feel like that would get mad that you don't already know,
Yeah.
and you'd have to ask that question. So yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot.
Makes shit so much harder than it really has to be. I will say this. So, last person I was talking to, on a serious note, wanted to be friends, and I never really understood it. Didn't really grasp the whole being friends with you thing. But I was like, you know what? I'll entertain it. And the reason I even entertained it in the first place is because the bitch guilt tripped me and told me that me being rude to her was bad for her mental health.
You say glued?
What?
Her being glued?
Me being rude to her
I
was
thought you said
bad for her
glued to
mental
her.
health.
Interesting.
Guilt tripped the fuck out of me. So I'm like, well, shit, I don't want to be the reason your mental health is bad. You're not going to put that shit on me.
Right.
So I'll entertain it. And she calls me up, like, texting, talking like happy old days. Like, I'm like, okay, cool. Maybe this can somehow work out. Just somehow. Okay, cool. And then one night, I bring it up because I'm like, all right, it's time to break the ice. Gotta talk about this. Might as well talk about it sooner than later. I bring up accountability. The magic word.
A woman's worst nightmare.
And so I started trying to hold her accountable for things she did. And I got hit with a bunch of, oh, I don't remember that. Did that really happen? I didn't do this to you. Did I really treat you this badly? And I'm just like, yes, 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 and yes. And then it gets to the point where she's like, well, since you're trying to hold me accountable for all this, why don't we hold you accountable? I'm like, perfect. If that's what you want to do, we can do that.
But you gotta take turns, bro. You gotta focus on. You can't turn into an argument about who's.
I know. I wasn't even trying to turn it into one.
No, I'm talking about her.
I know. Like, I'm not even trying to turn it into an
can't,
argument.
like, spin it back
making
like
it
that.
into one. So I'm like, you know what? If that's what you want to do, perfect. We can do that. So I asked her, what do you want to hold me accountable for? And it wasn't even holding me accountable at this point. It was her just asking me fucking questions. Her first thing was, my friends, why did they have such an issue with us being together? And I told you, realistically, the only person that had an issue with it was you and Jonah at the time.
Wait. I had an issue with what? I'm sorry, I blanked.
Had an issue with us being together. Was really Kai and Jonah. Like, they were the only two people that really spoke up about it, for real. And I said, the only reason Jonah did what he did is because he was getting information from one of your friends in your circle. So you can't get mad at him and get mad at me for stuff your friend is telling him. That means they're going off the information that they got from you. So how does that go hand in hand? I bring that up, she gets all moody, then we get to the next thing, which had to do with my parents, because for a little bit of time, there was a moment where it was kind of hard for me to leave the house. I'm going to go to college. They want me to spend time with them. Understandable. So I couldn't really go more than 2 days without going outside the house. So that gets brought up. I explained that whole thing. I'm like, what else do you want to talk about? She's like, you know what? This is pointless. I don't even know why I did this. I'm like, okay. So then, call hangs up. And before this all even happened, she was talking to me about seeing each other this winter break. And I'm like, what do you want to do? Like, I'm confused. And she's like, oh, we can go bowling. I'm like we used to? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, okay. And so then that idea gets brought up. And then one day she calls me. It's a group FaceTime call.
You.
They call me once. And I'm just like, because I saw her name and I saw the phone number. I was like, I don't know this phone number. So I just let it ring. And I'm like, if it's important, they'll call again or they'll leave a voicemail. That's what I've gotten to at this point. If it's important, you're going to leave a text, leave a voicemail, or you somehow going to call again. Right. Call again. So I'm like, oh shit, let me see what it's about. It's her and her friend, a friend that I had barely even talked to while we were together. Like, I had maybe less than 5 conversations with her. She talking about some, oh yeah, we should all go bowling because I know you'd rather deal with this friend than the other one because I know you don't like the other friend that much. Y'all know who. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, okay, pause. because we just started talking again recently and we trying to plan all this shit out all of a sudden. So then we get past that, and obviously after the whole accountability talk, shit goes silent for a bit. And then it doesn't. She hits me up again. Take in mind, she has initiated every single conversation we've had. I ain't hit her up not once. Have I viewed the profiles? Sure, whatever, right? It's gonna happen. It's bound to happen. Have I since? No. But she hit me up again, talking about some hey, hi, whatever, small talk. So then we get into the whole thing of, I ask her, why do you want to be friends so badly? She tells me what she wants, and I'm just like, I still don't understand it because I need time. I'm setting a boundary with her now. And so now I'm just like, okay, well, if we want to be somewhat even friends, I need time with this. Because it turned into an argument that shouldn't have been happening in the first place. It could have just been a calm conversation. I was just trying to set a boundary. For some reason, that boundary wasn't processing to her. And so towards the end of the conversation, I was like, you know what? Just trying to set a boundary, saying I need time with this. But I said, you know what? You got it. Because I was done. I was over it. This bitch gonna say, you know what? I do got it. Up and delivered. She unadded me on Snap. Still follows me. Fan. But yeah, no, that shit. Can't do it. Even when you try and entertain it, you can't.
Yeah, I hope that's the last of her.
I really do too.
Do you?
Yes, I do.
She just like Freddy or Jason or some shit. It's like you think it's over, she just keep coming back.
Not overly, basically, yeah.
All right, so last one. All right, so my thing, I'm trying to keep it short-ish.
It's a lot more than mine.
Yeah, I don't. This is Willie's first time gonna hear this, but okay. So I had this girlfriend, right? Everything was cool for like 3 months, and then we got to school, and she was tripping for like 4 months. The whole time we were at school. Why I stayed that long, I don't know. But I broke up with her, and then over like this time last year, so winter break, she was like begging to get back together, and so I told her like, no, we're not gonna get back together, but like, I won't ignore you. Like, I'll give you a chance, kind of thing, to like prove to yourself that you could be like in a relationship and not be what she was. So anyway, January comes around. I'm still like not completely ignoring her, kind of just like letting her kind of like try to prove herself. Unfortunately, we're on the same study away trip, so we're spending a whole month in a different country.
Oh, I forgot about that.
She was tripping. I told her before we left, I'm like, yo, this isn't me and you going on this trip, like studying away together. Mind you, it was never supposed to be like that. It was me and my supposed best friend. We had planned to study away together on this trip like a year in advance. And then once we started talking, she signed up too after I told her about it. She didn't talk to me about it or nothing. She just signed up. And I thought that was weird. Right, but we had just started dating, so I just let it slide. So now we're broken up. We're going on this trip together. I kid you not, we get to the airport 8 p.m. All as a group, we get to the airport at 8 p.m. And by 10 p.m., before we even board our flight, she's already tripping. Like, why are you avoiding me? Why are you avoiding me? Like, blah, blah. So I'm like, bro, like, what have we talked about? Like, we've had like a whole month to talk about this and like to get it through your head. Anyway, it was, she started out pretty good, like on the actual trip. And I was like, oh snap, so maybe she can be like a functioning adult. But about a week, I think it was exactly a week in, there was this girl that a lot of people on the trip didn't like. And I don't exactly understand why, like, nobody liked her, but nobody liked her. And we all went out to dinner, like, as a big group, and I left a seat. There was my guy right here, and then there was a seat open for me next to me, and I was leaving that open for her. But
her being the girl no one likes, so
no, my ex, right? But she decides to sit across from me and one space over. So I'm like, all right, she's not gonna sit next to me. That's cool. Nobody sat in this chair next to me, so nobody was sitting there. She couldn't sit there. Even after she chose her seat, nobody was still sitting there. But then one more guy that was on the island, that was a friend of our driver, joins us for dinner. So everyone has to scoot over one. So the girl that nobody likes had to sit next to her, had to sit next to me, because everybody shifted one chair. And she lost her mind. She was
For something that was out of your control.
completely out of my control, and she was
Not her business.
sitting exactly. We're not even together, mind you. But she was sitting semi across from me, texting the dude that was right next to me, like, "What's his problem? Why would he sit next to her?" Blah blah blah. And at this point, like, I'm freaking out. Like, I went to the bathroom. I was like hyperventilating. I'm like, "Bro, there's no way we're doing this again, bro." Like, I was like, I don't know. It does. Even talking about it right now, it does something to me, bro. Like, I can't stand it.
So much for keeping it short and sweet.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll fast forward a couple weeks. We're still on the island, and we're towards the end. At this point, I've just been through so much BS on that island that I sort of like, yo, I don't want nothing to do with you. I'm blocking you. I'm blocking both your numbers. I'm blocking your IG. I'm blocking your TikTok. You're off my Snapchat. Never contact my sister again. Like, I've had enough. I've really had enough, because I had gotten out. We had a big conversation earlier that same day about some of the stuff that she was doing, and she said she understood, and it sounded like I got through to her, right? But come to find out, we all go to another group dinner that night, and we're not even sitting at the same table, but she's going around texting and asking every single girl that's on the trip if they have any dirt on me.
Damn.
Like, to throw right back in my face. And it's to the point where every single girl in that house, study way house, was coming up to me and was like,
Trying
yo,
to
she's
like, get shit on you?
no. They would come up to me and be like, hey, I just want to let you know that so and so's like texting us, or like she's being like real aggressive at dinner, just like trying to find stuff. And because a lot of these people on this trip, with the exception of these 3 weird hoes, they mess with me a lot more than they mess with her. Like, I talk to a lot of, like, vast majority of this group, even since we've been back to the States, and they still don't like her. So they actually came to me on some cool stuff and was like, yo, this is what she's doing. So I'm like, all right, bet. And that's when I told her, like, yo, I'm done with you forever, like, never again. And so the next day, I get stung by a jellyfish. This is, I promise this is relevant. I get stung by a jellyfish, and if you know, you know, jellyfish venom it messes you up, right? So that night, I'm sweating my ass off. I'm throwing up in the toilet, right? And there's one girl that was living in the house that I also did an internship with. She was coming to check on me, bring me water and stuff, like a good friend,
right?
Like a good friend. She walks in. I don't know what she thinks she saw, but she walks in, or like trying to help me out, whatnot, and goes and alerts the entire house that like I'm cheating on her. Mind you,
while you dying in the bathroom,
bro, while I'm dying of jellyfish venom, and not only are we not together for like 2 months at this point, it's not even what happened. So anyway, fast forward, we get home back to the States. She tells my sister that I cheated on her over IG. She asked my sister to tell my parents.
I will say that accusations just make you more prompt to want to do it.
She DMs like half of my football team, tells them that I cheated on her. She even told some of my professors. That's so messy. Which is so weird.
What's the point?
That's what I'm saying.
Why would you tell the last?
Yeah, what they gonna do?
Who cares? Like, they don't care.
And all these dudes are coming to text me. She's like, "Yo, what is she talking about?" Because, bro, I've built a reputation for myself of the type of guy I am, and bro, and like, it's pointless. All these dudes are coming to be like, "Yo, I don't even care if you did it for real. I just want to let you know that like she's out here texting like all of us this." And so yeah, she was doing that. At parties I wasn't even at, she was going crazy, yelling and screaming at random people who had nothing to do with it about me. Obviously, I was moving to the house I'm living to now. Before I took my visit to that house, she, I don't want to say broke in because I think she had a friend that lived there, but she went into that house, wrote F Kai Lewis on the whiteboard. Right before I toured the house. What else? Oh, she tried to hit my friend with a car. We were crossing. No, she needs serious help. We were walking down the street, and he was crossing the street to get into this parking lot. She comes around the corner at a decent speed, sees him, speeds up, and I yell, I'm like, yo, bro, watch out. And he moves, and she like speeds right past him. So I swear she tried to hit him. What else?
I don't know why you said two things that have triggered two memories, but I'm gonna let you keep going.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what else. I put a restraining order on it, and it was violated. It was violated 3 different times. I would just like to say, PO, you handled that horribly. Jen Childress, you handled that horribly. Yeah, I don't care, bro. I don't care. Because if I was a woman, if I was a woman, she would have had consequences like that. But I'm a dude, so nothing can happen to me, right? So she don't get to face no consequences, even though, you know what I'm saying, I came to you with a whole bunch of evidence proving that she was doing these things, and no action was taken.
It wasn't even like some evidence where it's like, hey, yo, I just don't like her, so I'm gonna make some shit up. It was like, no, you had like...
I came with evidence. I had pictures. I had videos. I had stuff that she was posting about me on TikTok.
It's AI. Don't believe it.
Wow. No, that's another thing. She was posting videos about me on TikTok.
That just triggered another one. Thank you.
I know.
Oh, I remember that.
Oh, yeah, bro. So like,
which one are you talking about?
His mom.
Oh yeah. Not a bitch, a pussy.
Oh, it's not much better.
Oh, okay. I didn't remember the B word, but I remember when his mom raised a pussy.
Yeah,
bro.
apparently she raised a pussy. Apparently.
No, it's more of like
she didn't.
Yeah, but it's more like hers was like when he destroys like a little sister and older sister bond. She's talking about my little sister. She's talking about my little sister, by the way. And then something like when you walk in on your boyfriend cheating on you on a study away trip, mind you, wasn't cheating on you. Second of all, not your boyfriend. So even if it was, what you gonna do about it? Nothing. So yeah.
Apparently she tried to do something.
Oh, she did something.
She wasn't successful though.
Okay.
My boy is alive and well and not hit by a car.
Yeah.
And I'm still cool.
Right quick before we're on Isaac against theirs. Kai, you done?
Yeah, I'm finished.
Alright, the 3 things that you said that made me think back. So after me and so-and-so broke up, one of my teammates come to me. And I'm thinking, I think this is right before practice. No, it was right before I went to workout, because that was around the time we had broke up. It was right before I went to workout. This nigga gonna come to me like, hey, bro, why your girl following me on Instagram? I'm like, my girl? What you talking about? Nigga gonna show me his phone. He said she following him. Take in mind, we had 0 mutuals. The only mutual was me. So that told me you took time out your day to look his name up. Luckily, homie had a girlfriend, plus he's one of the homies, so I know he's not gonna do no weird shit. The other thing, when I was talking about the whole accountability thing with her, the first time we had really gone back to talking, she gonna sit up there and tell me, your friends ain't supposed to hold you accountable? What are you, my dad trying to do this to me? Bitch, if your friends don't hold you accountable,
they're not your friends.
It's not your
friend.
If you think only a parent should be doing that, that's probably why you acting the way you is. Cause fuck.
Yep.
And then the third thing was her and her best friend made a TikTok calling me a pussy. And then posted on a private story basically saying this was meant for me. So, yeah. And then
did I comment on that?
I don't know.
Because I remember I went in her DMs talking
I DM'd her too.
I think you did. You might have.
Because I remember I don't even know. And she still follows me on TikTok even after that.
What about New Year's?
Oh my gosh, I forgot.
I think you should tell part of the story, and I should tell the part of the story that like
Cause this bit, oh my gosh. So, ooh, this is what made me ask her what I had asked her. I think right.
This is when y'all were still together. Too.
Yes, this is what made me ask her what I asked her before I had left. So it's New Year's Day. No, give y'all some context. It's New Year's Eve, and days before, I think like a day before that too. What was it? It might have just been New Year's Eve. But we were trying to figure some shit out on how we can spend New Year's Eve together. I'm like, well, shit. I'm gonna go to my uncle's crib up in Lake Stevens, which is like 20 minutes away from where I live. And she was like, okay, I can just go up with y'all to that. But then she had asked me, what time do you think y'all are gonna be back? Because my parents don't want me driving really late. I'm like, okay, yeah, that's valid. And so I asked my mom. She told me, I don't know. Because last time we went there, we didn't leave till like 3 o'clock in the morning. So she said, I don't know. So that's what I gave back. I said, I don't know. Somehow that conversation turned into an argument. So now we're mad at each other. And I come to find out that...
Wait, can I give them the backstory also about... Remember what the friend said about the 2 girls on the team?
This got left
thought
on
about
the
me.
finger.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so then...
Pause my story right quick.
One of our other friends, right? He had a girlfriend. And his girlfriend had told him... They're both on the soccer team, right? Basically told him that...
And basketball. One of them is.
Yeah,
Mine
but
was.
they were on the soccer team at the time because it was summer or fall sports. And she basically came to her boyfriend saying, "There's 2 girls on the team that think Isaac's hella fine, and they both have boyfriends. The only 2 girls on the team that had boyfriends at the time was his girlfriend and the friend's girlfriend. So it was those 2 girlfriends talking about me. So his girlfriend has now said some things about me already.
Can't resume.
And so, okay, should I just go from the New Year's Eve? Should I go from New Year's Eve now?
Yes,
I was,
bro.
Yeah.
Or are you gonna go?
I was gonna go.
Okay, go.
Okay, so basically, now you got context behind that. So, I texted her and we get into an argument because at that point we kind of realized, okay, yeah, we're not gonna be able to see each other on New Year's Eve going into New Year's, which obviously if you're a couple that kind of sucks. So New Year's kids going into New Year's, someone, yada yada yada, all that shit, that sweet shit, that bullshit. But so then I'm at my uncle's crib, chilling with my cousins, not actually uncle cousins, but close enough to the point where we call them that, black people things. And we chilling, and so one of my homeboys that's at his crib, and everyone at
we have a whole thing going on my crib.
Everyone's at his house, and like, hey, bro, like you should slide through. I'm just like, shit. We'll talk to the parents, see if we can convince them. We convinced them, and so because the only reason that and then fuck, I get too distracted with this shit. So to go back, when they had called us, one of the homeboys whose girlfriend was friends with mine at the time was like, hey, bro, you should come. So-and-so's coming too. I'm like, she what?
Yeah, I remember I had texted you too, and you were like, huh? I was like, yeah, she's here already.
They had texted me. I'm like, what are you talking about? Because take in mind, she's so mad at me to the point where she just leaving the nigga on. Sorry, fuck. She's just leaving me on open. And so now I'm just like, well, no, there ain't no way. Like, no way. Because she told me that her parents ain't want her out that late. So I'm like, there's no way that's happening. And I go to Snap, because text each other on Snap, got each other's location, that shit. I look, she on the way to his house. And I'm just like, there is no way. What? And the only reason, and part of this shit came from the fact that she started crying and shit because we got into an argument. Her mom gets her alcohol. She gets a couple shots in. Her mom feels bad because she doesn't want her daughter to be alone on New Year's. So what does she do? She goes with my homeboy's friend and his girlfriend to his house. Without telling me to go celebrate New Year's. So then, me and my cousin, now we're on the way to his house. And I'm talking to him the whole time, asking him, what should I do about this? Should I treat it like some or just, shove it off because it's New Year's? And I forgot how the conversation even went. But by the time we get there, and we walk through the garage, because one of our homeboys, he just got there too. We go through the garage, and I walk up the stairs. First person I see is her. First person I see is her.
Right on the couch.
Right on the couch, sitting right on the couch.
On a big seat. So
Big
with
ass
who?
seat. Well, nobody. She by herself. She got plenty of room, right? But the look of pure disgust on her face when she saw me, like, what the hell is this nigga doing here? Pure disgust. Like, she didn't even look like she wanted me to be there. Like, not even like, oh my God, it's a surprise.
Usually
like,
a girlfriend's supposed to be like, oh my God, my boyfriend's
she's
here.
like, oh my gosh. No, pure disgust. Pure disgust. Like, ew, get away from me. Why are you here? First off, it's my day one's crib. So if anything, you can kick rocks.
Right.
So then I'm like, I'm standing up, I'm talking to all the parents, like saying hi, whatnot. One of my friends' moms goes, oh, you should sit next to her. And she's like, no, I don't think there's enough room.
You can fit 3 people on the seat, by the way.
Bitch, there's plenty of room. So I sit down. She crosses her legs, try to scooch away from me. And I turn to her, I go, look, can we please just have like a calm 5-minute conversation so we can get this figured out with, dealt with, be over with it for the night, just so it can be a smooth night. Because I told her, if you keep having this attitude, I'm gonna fucking leave. This bitch gonna say, well, I guess I'm gonna keep having the attitude then. I get up, I go downstairs to his garage, because I'm really thinking, do I just take my cousin? And I'm like, all right, bro, time to go. Me and my homeboy, who told me that she was going, we ended up taking a walk around the block. And he starts apologizing to me for her actions. I'm like, gang, you ain't gotta do all that. That's you doing too much. If she gonna do what she gonna do, she gonna do what she gonna do. So we get back from taking our little walk, and she gonna come up to me, give me some half-ass side hug. This bitch gonna say, I'm sorry, but I'm not completely sorry. And I'm like, so then what is the whole point of the apology in the first place?
Just don't even say nothing.
Just don't even say nothing. Like, there's no point in you saying anything. So night goes on. I don't know how I forgive a bitch for that shit. I don't know how I forgave her for half the shit she did. Do I talk about what happened spring break?
What happened on spring break?
Oh, shit. So, spring break. I got a lot of lore that y'all don't know. Oh, shit. This is the Deontay Lore podcast. So, spring break. My dad, he had gone on my ass for some shit, so I'm not in the talkative mood at this point, and I'm not giving her much attention. No, context behind this, earlier that day, or like a day before, she had told me some dude that slid up, said, hey, do you have a boyfriend? She said, yes. He said, okay, cool. Respected it. Did it any other way, like, you couldn't have done that any other better way. You handled it like I wanted you to. You didn't say sorry, nothing like that. You just said, yes, he left you alone. Cool, drop it. I'm not giving her much attention that day. Ultimately, she gonna say, well, since you're not giving me attention, I'm gonna go talk to him.
Oh.
And I'm just like, there's no way. So I start blowing her phone up. She ignoring my shit. She texting that nigga. Anytime she do pick up, she end up hanging up the phone anyways. So I'm just like, wow, this is what we're doing. Okay, cool. And then she has the audacity.
Deontay,
I'm
1 out of 10. 1 out of 10. How much self-respect do you have?
At that time, damn near 0.
Because previously in this podcast, we had prefaced that you got cheated on 3 times by the same girl. And now we're talking about, well, if you're not going to give me attention, I'll just go talk to him. Let's see my DMs. Bro.
And the funny thing is, this is freshman year of college. I'm living in the dorms. And now, because for some reason we had this thing where we would talk about like old shit. I don't know why, but we did. It somehow always got brought up. And it gets brought up. And she starts crying. She's like, I just feel so bad about it. I go, well, you should. Like, you should feel bad. Bitch gonna get mad at me.
You probably didn't have to say that.
Nah, I had to. You should feel bad for what you did.
Is that all you said though?
No, that's all I said. That's
No.
like, I'm like, you should.
Wait, were y'all together?
We were together at the time, yeah.
bro,
I was
you
like,
shouldn't have said that.
fuck that. Fuck that. You should feel bad.
I mean, she should, but you can say, well, I'm glad that if you are still together trying to salvage the relationship, you can say, yeah, well, I'm glad you do feel bad because that means you're learning and growing. However, don't feel too bad because you could take it and learn from it and we can move on. Nah, you should feel bad.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm about to side with Deontay on this one, though.
I don't know. Well, in hindsight, yeah.
I feel like you at this point was probably trying to hold back from being physical, huh? I did talk to my therapist about that.
Top 5 things you look for in a woman. We do an update of this every single time because it tends to switch.
A lot.
Let's start with you, Willie.
Oh gosh.
This is not in order, right? This is in general.
I assume like
I was gonna say, I can't
Personality.
do
You
order.
can't do order.
No, you do whatever you
There's
want.
one thing that has to
Top
come first,
things you
though.
want to look.
One thing that has to come first for me, though.
Uh-huh.
A relationship with God.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
No order? I feel like I might like add things when I hear from you guys too. But like consistency, there's gotta be, you gotta have life goals for sure.
Uh-huh.
Cause like I'm not gonna do everything myself, you
Right.
know?
Consistency and goals.
Trust obviously.
Yeah.
Fuck. I mean, you gotta be affectionate, like obviously.
You gotta be able to show affection.
Yeah, you gotta be able to show affection.
What's your love language, Willie?
Honestly, it's just being there for me, supporting me, and just like
Okay. So like,
healthy communication. Like if I can like speak to you like you're like my favorite person in the world, like I just can never like be in a relationship with you.
all right, man.
One more thing, you gotta be in shape.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
There's probably more I gotta think of, but those are like
That's solid though. I would say. I just feel like it sucks that we have to ask for trust.
Yeah.
I feel like that's like the baseline of a relationship, but
Niggas gotta ask for the bare minimum.
yeah. But I mean, in college, a lot of the horror stories I hear from girls too, is just ridiculous. But
Stories be something else.
yeah, it's like yeah.
Per
So
example.
there's a lot of back and forth between guys and girls, is where you just gotta I don't even know. My top 5. I don't think it deviates too much from last time. Self-awareness. You gotta know how you operate and how the things that you do, how that might affect somebody else. Communication. You gotta be able to be a good communicator. That's one of the most important things about a relationship of any sort. Family relationship, friendship, romantic. Does not matter. I gotta be attracted to you. You can't be ugly. Had a bad track record.
You said track record or crack record?
What? Track record?
Oh.
What a bad track record.
Do you have a bad crack record, though?
Shut up. Y'all are stupid. But yeah, that's yeah, I gotta be attracted to you, like really attracted to you. And yeah, obviously like the opinions of my friends, especially Jonah, doesn't really hold that much weight. But I would like to know that like my friends also think she's attractive, so I don't just go based. I don't fall in love with you based off purely personality, like I might have in the past. Just so crazy because her personality ended up not being anyway.
Pause right quick. What's better? 7 out of 10 face, 10 out of 10 personality, or 10 out of 10 face with like a 5 out of 10 personality?
The first one.
Okay.
I agree.
I'll just make sure
7
we're
out
on
of 10
the
is
same page.
also still well above average.
Okay, just make sure we're on the same page.
Yeah.
Just some motherfuckers.
So I got self-awareness, communication. You gotta look good. Ambition. You can't be doing nothing. I feel like that speaks for itself. And then obviously, are we counting relationship with God, or is that just a given?
I think we should count it because some people really don't care.
Yeah, relationship with God. And we got to be able to talk about it too. We got to be able to like build with each other our relationship with God. Like my relationship with God and your relationship with God, yes, they are personal and they are separate, but we should be able to share them and use it as a foundation of our relationship.
That's what I was just gonna say. Like, I feel like a relationship with God doesn't always have to mean like you're a. First of all, there's no such thing as a perfect Christian, but like you don't have to be a perfectly like devout Christian.
Right.
You could be. Everybody has their own journey. You might be coming from a surroundings where that's not emphasized very much. You don't have to be as far along in your relationship with God as me, and vice versa.
Exactly.
It's about having the foundation and being willing to work on your relationship with God.
Exactly. Together.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. And being able to hold each other accountable and have conversations and just learn in general. So yeah. Isaac.
I'm gonna say first of all, relationship with God. Second, like Kai, I've had a track record that might not like. It's not the greatest, right? But like, I feel like attractiveness to me is a big thing because, like, the thing that's gonna make me want to come up to you or be with you in the first place, like your looks are gonna pull me in, and everything else is gonna keep me there, right? So like, I feel like that's one of the important things to me. I feel like communication, because I mean, like, I can't talk to a brick wall. You have to have a willingness to learn from your mistakes, because people are gonna make mistakes, but you have to have a willingness to learn.
Yeah.
And then what's the last thing? I mean, are we assuming loyalty, right? Like,
That should
hope
be
so.
a given, bro. That
yes,
should be a given.
yes,
I feel like half the things we've listed should be given.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then I would say, like Kai said, you have to want to do something with your life. You can't be sitting around all the time doing nothing. You have to work towards. You have to have a goal you're working towards.
Right.
None of mine is in like a specific order. I'm just saying. Communication, talk. Fuck. Communication is one of them. Being able to hold yourself accountable, but also be okay when others do it for you. Not just me, but like the people around you too. You have to surround yourself with like-minded people, like-minded folk. Because if you surround yourself with a bunch of hoes and goers, you can't tell me you not one because your friend showing me something completely different. And
Right.
that tells me who you're okay with surrounding yourself with.
Right.
And I'll be damned to put myself in that situation ever again.
Right.
What was that, 2 or 3? Was that 3?
That's 3.
3, 2. Good music taste, honestly. Like, I can't. If we listen to complete opposite shit, and I gotta force myself to like the music you listen to,
Sabrina Carpenter.
Taylor Swift, just shit like that. Ugh, can't do that.
Yeah.
Lastly, a sense of want to, like a sense of purpose in life. You can't just walk around here with no goals, no anything. Like, even if you're in a stuck situation, okay, cool. How you gonna get yourself out of that situation? Say, like, just shit like that. That's my top 5.
There you go. See, we have some very wholesome top 5s today.
I was gonna
I thought
say
we
that.
were
In the
sure.
past,
Like,
in
when
the
we were like
past, it
16,
was
17
like
years old, it was like face,
ass,
ass, titties,
his body.
Forget 17. Last time Abdul was on here.
That's so cool, bro.
But his number 1 was ass. The second one,
Breathe, Isaac, breathe. Head up, hands up. I promise you it works. Head up, hands up.
anyway, Abdul's top 5 was like ass, titties, ambitious head. I was like,
Damn. Worry about recovering first.
He said something about freakiness one time too.
oh yeah, he did. Yeah, Abdul's weird, bro. Abdul's weird. Virgin,
Nah.
by the way. Never had a girlfriend, by the way.
Damn. I just owned a nigga. But I ain't gonna lie though, bro. Like, the older niggas gotten, the less and less I realize, like, it's cool if you got, like, a smooth body, but it's just, like, that's not that really important. Like,
It's important.
it's important,
But
but
it's
it's
not-
not like
it's
top
not
5,
the-
top
yeah.
10.
It's not like the premier thing that you gotta
Nah,
be looking for
at this point.
So, yeah. Anyway, my story is about to be through the roof. I don't even know if I'll be. I have to get cap cut back. So anyway, any last words, Isaac? Can you speak?
I appreciate y'all for tuning in. My bad, I got a little messed up at the end, but like, on the side, I love you to my girlfriend. Anything I say on here that you don't like is entertainment purposes. You feel me? Everything is hypothetical.
I wish I had a girlfriend, low key. But at
No,
the same time, I feel like I don't have the
moments where
patience.
it's like, it'd be so nice to have one, but then I just like see shit, I'm just like, no, never mind.
But
But
like,
if I
having
have
a
the
group
right
is
one
best.
though.
Damn.
If I'm having the right one, like, if you have a solid girlfriend, it's like, I don't see very many situations where it's like, oh damn, I don't want one. But like, if you're dealing with like AMs or something like that. I feel like it's a lot of times where you're like, I wish I didn't have a girlfriend.
Yeah, no.
Nah, if
Hey, I will say
you
though,
just scrub all the BS, bro, like and just have like the good stuff, which is obviously like
Hard.
everyone wants that, and it's hard, but like
I don't know, that shit was,
I just want like a person like you have. You know what I'm saying?
it was a great learning experience. I will say that.
It's necessary, but it's
I think another one of the best things you have in a partner is y'all can be friends. Like it's not just purely.
Yeah, you can go kick it.
You're like
It feels better
that's your
to
best
be-
friend for real. Yeah.
like it doesn't matter who I have. This is not a top 5, but one important thing to me is like you like going to the movies because I love going to the movies.
Yeah.
Like on a random, it could be impromptu. Like
You know
I look
what?
at AMC website and I see a good movie. Like yo, there's a 7:00 showing. We going? And she's like, you already know. And we get in the car.
I will say this isn't top 5, but it's definitely up there. You gotta be okay with just doing nothing sometimes.
That
Really
too.
comfortable silence too.
Yes.
Silence. I love silence.
Cause I don't really do much type of person.
Right.
So if we just chilling in the crib, shit, watching anime, listening to music,
Right.
just chilling, you
Right.
gotta be okay with that.
Or like doing chores and not talking, but you guys are still in each other's
just
presence.
vibing.
Right, yeah. Oh, whoa, what was I gonna say? Oh, also, completely unrelated, but I hate FaceTime. So if I'm FaceTiming you, you should really feel special because I hate being on the phone. I hate FaceTiming like a lot. So
That's real. I don't like FaceTime with anybody, but like if you find the person that you always want to FaceTime, then
like if I want to FaceTime with you for more than 5 minutes, you've made it.
You got me.
Yeah. So anyway,
Oh, what I will never do again, fall asleep on the phone. That shit don't make no sense.
yeah, we're done with
it
that.
doesn't. No,
That shit
just
don't
hang
make
up.
no sense.
You both tired. Just go to sleep.
That shit don't make no
We're
sense.
grown ups now. There's no need to fall asleep on the phone. That's weird. But yeah. Anyway, all right. I think that wraps it up. I don't even know if Dave and Buster's.
No, they
They're
don't
almost
post
at
on
1 a.m.
Oh, 1?
Yeah.
Oh, I bet we're in there. So yeah. Thanks for watching. I'm sure this is over 2 hours,
Overly.
and I'm going to have a horrible time editing this tonight. Hopefully, I do it all tonight. Will I? I don't know.
Just trying to.
Anyway, yeah, if I don't have it out or if I don't have it done by the time I go to Tobago, y'all can shame me. I'm definitely gonna have it done. I hope I'm right. But anyway, thanks for watching. It's been a while. I've grown a beard and cut my hair. So has he. And so is he.
I know my head too.
He twisted his hair. Yeah, he has braids. Yeah. So you look a lot different. Yeah. But I'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.
Okay.
I do not care for a thought, bitch. I love my shorty, don't care if I'm toxic. She that bitch, I let her pop shit. Body so T, she be telling me clock it.